So today I'm feeling a little bit tired, honestly, and I don't know how long this chapter review is going to be, so bear with me. It's coming out today, and by most standards, it's considered late, even though the other chapter is not already out yet. So, but regardless, it's coming out in 1.5 days time. So, yeah. So basically, let's just say it's coming out in less than 48 hours. The next chapter of Toriko. And I know some folks are going to complain, oh my god, King of Lightning, where's the chapter review for the latest chapter of Toriko? You said that you're going to do it, boo-hoo, when, dry your tears, I'm here. Even though I'm late, quote-unquote. Now, that being said, this chapter of Toriko is fairly simple and fairly straightforward. But Mitsutoshi, no takes, fuck it. Mitsutoshi did do a few things that caught my interest in this chapter. First of all, he actually gave some character development for Chiyo, a character who among the group, I thought that she was going to get hardly any character development, honestly. Because Mitsutoshi is known for his world building, and in this chapter, it's no different, alright? We have these monolithic creatures, we have the Coral King, Corlim, huge! We have the giant shell that is 10 million kilometers squared. Motherfucker can put America inside of itself. That's how big this dude is. Then he also shaped out, to a certain degree, the depth of the Area 8 sea continent, in which it has a depth of 30,000 kilometers. And again, world building is his forte. No one can say that, at least among the shonen authors, Mitsutoshi's world building is lacking. No one can say that. It's impossible. However, when it comes to character development, there are, in many ways, he is lacking. But Chiyo actually got some good character development here. Just a little sprinkle, in which she explains how this is a good chance for her to see her son. And it's explained how when her son got out of the hospital for the first time since he was born, and he was 12 years old, she was going to take him to her restaurant and cook him a meal for the first time in his entire life. But as they were going to her restaurant, his condition worsened, and he died. So her only regret in life is not being able to cook her son a meal. And she says, no matter what, I want to do that for him. Now, we understand that when it comes to food spirits, they can't consume, there are very few ingredients can actually be eaten by food spirits when it comes to the front side of the world, because there's the behind and there's the front. Now, this may imply that if we do see Chiyo's son and Chiyo can't cook him a meal, she may sacrifice her life, become a food spirit, to cook him that meal. Which sounds insane. Like what the fuck are you doing? You're gonna kill yourself to cook your son a meal. But at the same time, that's her only regret in life. And she states, I will do whatever it takes to do the one thing I couldn't do when my son was alive. If he's dead, and if I need to be dead in order to do it for him, then I'll do it. So I'm just saying, it's very possible that Chiyo may die in this arc. It's very possible. I don't know if Chin would allow that, but it could happen. Now, it's also very fascinating in this arc, or at least in this chapter, is seeing the system in Area 6. Now, when it came to Area 8, you had the lone monarch, alright? The Queen of Queens, the King of Kings, Heracles. In Area 7, you had Bambina, but also you have the other Lord Apes that control the north, south, east, and west. Now, when it comes to Area 6, the 7 Beasts they're called, I think so? I think it's called 7 Beasts, but either way. They are other kings that inhabit the Area 6 area that maintain a balance over that area along with Whale King Moon. And it's crazy because it's dude, these guys, Gortaurus, I recall he was around 1600? Around 2000 to my memory. These guys are double more. They're nuts, man. Like, King Corbin was just huge, and he was nasty. The little piece of coral that was on his body that he sent after the shell that Komatsu company were in was as big as that shell, if not bigger. And it was going to eat them. Crazy. So, I mean, so if there's a coral king, there's going to be, like let's say, like a squid king, a shark king, an eel king, you know, a crab king, a king crab. Oh! I'm just saying, like, the possibilities, they're there. But of course, they all pale in comparison to the de facto king of Area 6 and possibly the de facto king of the entire grooming world, Whale King Moon. So again, very, very, very possible. Now, when it comes to actually entering the food spirit realm, they're going through the gate in the Blue Grill civilization. And there's this thing called Don't Slime, which I think has a feeling is going to assist them in actually getting through that gate, because Don't Slime can hide stuff. Like, I don't know why he was trying to make Gigi keep that shit on the DL, but he's like he could hide some shit. Like, oh, shh, shh, shh. I'm like, alright, nigga, shit. Alright, don't tell him, goddamn. Alright. Damn. But he can do some stuff. He's keeping secrets right now, though. And also, they need to bring over the gold cookware, where I'm pretty sure they can find it easily in the Blue Grill civilization. So, what's going to happen, in my personal opinion, the way I see it is this. You're going to have them go through the gate, the Blue Grill gate, then they're going to backpedal, because another is going to be located in the center of the Black Triangle. So if they're food spirits, if they're entering the food spirit realm through the food spirit gate, that means that Komatsu becomes like an astral body. So he's just like the Don't Slime, where the Don't Slime could probably walk through the water just fine, not be affected at all, because he's a food spirit at that point in time. Essentially so. So they can actually like transverse the Area 6 sea continent without being affected by the actual water, because they're food spirits at that point in time. At least Komatsu is. So it may be a solo journey at that point in time, I'm not too sure. Maybe Chio may go with him because Chio wants to go see her son. Again, very possible. We're not too sure. However, if they go to the center of the Black Triangle, that's where they may meet Whale King Moon. And Whale King Moon probably exists on both planes, because it stated that another does exist on both planes. So that's also very possible. Very possible. So how that works out when it comes to actually cooking Whale King Moon, no idea. But Gigi probably knows a few things here or there. Or, so, well, since it's Komatsu, Komatsu doesn't need Gigi. Komatsu has food luck, so he can just pull some shit out. And voila, another is cooked. But I'm not too sure to what degree another's going to be cooked. Like, another may be a part of Whale King Moon, because there's no way Komatsu's going to cook the entirety of Whale King Moon. Not happening. No way in hell. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. So, keep that in mind. And one last thing before I go. So, it looks like we're sticking with the Area 6 group through and through. So, it looks like we're not going to go to Area 5, Area 4, and so on until Area 6 is actually completed. That's the way it seems at this point in time. So, even though in some sense it seems like Mitsutoshi's rushing, at the same time it's very possible that he is actually spacing it out well from a time standpoint, because if he spends, let's say, a few months with Area 6 and that's it, and then once Area 6 is done, Area 5, Zebra and Tengu, Area 4, you have Coco and you have, not Coco, I'm sorry, you have Sunny and you have Liber. So he could do that and space out, let's say, 4 or 5 months on each section without jumping to other areas and see what other groups are doing. Like, he may do for like he may do that for like a panel or two, but that's it, and go like right back to like the main group that they're following at that point in time. So again, it's possible, but I'm not gonna guarantee it. But it makes sense from also a geographical standpoint, because it's gonna take some time for Toriko and his group, for Toriko and Star, for Coco and Tyran. It's gonna take them time to transverse the gourmet world and reach their respective locations. So in the meantime, just focus on Komatsu and company, and that's what you gotta do. So overall, the chapter, I think, is a good chapter, and I will see you guys and gals later. As always, rate the video, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice goddamn day.